Hey.
Oh. I found it.
Hello, hello,
Hey,
hello.
Happy Butt Wild Saturday.
Happy Butt Wild Saturday. Um, yeah, how everybody week been so far? R2P.
I said, why you just got on here and got down? You was all hype cussing out people's kids a minute ago.
I was. Hey Michelle, how you doing?
Okay. Hey Michelle.
So all right, so a couple things. How was your week, Michelle? How was your week, P?
It was all right. How was yours?
It was cool. It was copacetic. So I there's something that y'all don't know anything about because you're not, you don't see us every single day. We're not one of those vloggers or whatnot. But so I'm a little down. We were supposed to go to one of our niece's birthday party tonight. Get a quarter of the way there, and my vehicle, which I say I don't know this already, but I've been having some issues out of our vehicle off and on for whatever reason. So tonight, anybody know anything about vehicles? My fan just kept going, like it wouldn't cut off. So my engine it's already cold here in Georgia. Temperature dropped, I think, like 2 days ago, and it's just been, steady chilled. And my engine got real cold. So we had to hurry up, try to make it back here before anything happened to that. Had to go and disconnect it from the battery just to, keep my battery from dying. We had to stop at the gas station to kind of assess some stuff. We cranked that motor back up. The more like I didn't want to crank it at first, so that fan just going, just draining the hell out of the batteries. Anyway, long story short, we're just about to put more money into the vehicle, but it's a blessing because we don't pay a car note on that vehicle.
It's a blessing that you're able to do it,
and a blessing I'm able to do it. So I stay positive on that side of it. But also, I'm gonna say this now, but I'll also probably say it later on tonight. If you could go to my Instagram page, my personal Instagram page, and right now I give it to you. It's Stats85. That's
I'll put the link in the comments.
Pierre's gonna put the link in the comments. If you can go there, and I believe it's on I posted it. If you could please share a post. It's a video of something that I actually didn't want to watch because it involved my cousin being murdered by a plainclothes officer. But if you could share the link, we're trying to get some awareness about it. We're trying to hold all parties accountable for the untimely death, aka, like I said, the murder of my cousin. So
did it pop up?
Yeah, it popped up. Okay. See the link right there, please.
Give warnings. Give your trigger warnings.
Well, the trigger warning is that the video stopped before you actually hear or see him being murdered, but you do hear the scream of the person who's recording it. So that's very triggering, and you see the actions before that. For me and my family, I know it's very triggering. So, yeah. So, like I said, if you could, share it, I would greatly appreciate it. Next thing. So we had some topics and stuff. I think I had some I want to talk about last week. I think like I said, we've been kind of flustered through the week, but it's fine. One thing I talk about right quick. And Michelle,
I said Michelle seen it.
I hope Michelle, I hope you did what you said you was gonna do. But
She posted about it the other night.
She did? Okay,
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry.
I think it was last night.
So we went and saw Black Panther, Wakanda Forever yesterday. And we got some truly mixed emotions about the movie. Did you cry?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, I don't think I cried. We're not gonna spoil anything for people, but we're just gonna say it was some creative directions that we just did not agree with, man.
Why are you stealing people's words?
That's exactly what it was, though.
But Michelle, so about half-ish way through the movie,
Michelle said she cried
when there was water, and one person came back and another person didn't. How did you feel about that? Because that just blew the whole movie for me. Like, what I'm talking about. You said we wasn't going to do no spoilers. Remember, they were underwater and they revived one person and couldn't revive the other one. How did you feel about that? Because that damn near ruined the whole movie for me.
So what you rather alone get sacrificed?
I don't know why they had to sacrifice either one of them. Why couldn't both of them be revived? And you already know how I feel about this, so why are you acting differently?
What's up, Raz?
Hey, Raz.
She said it made sense. She was under longer and older. Actually, no. Michelle, was she under longer? Because you remember looking at it, she went because she was already swimming back toward she hadn't woke up and she started swimming. The young buck was sinking. She had to go down and get the young buck and swim her back. That's why I'm so surprised. I'm like, well, damn, the young buck was not breathing on her own or his own or their own or whatever. A lot longer than she actually was holding her breath. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So I would have naturally thought that the young buck probably the one who sucked in more water than the old head.
I ain't even talking about the real life, none of that. I don't care. It's a movie. It's fantasy. So the real life of it don't even matter. Bro.
She upset.
I don't understand why they made the decision for that person to succumb to their injuries. I don't understand. And I don't like it. I don't approve. That's all. That's all I got.
So Michelle, did you do your review of the film?
It helped make the story. It did not. Because Michelle, who coming in Black Panther 3? Who left? Who is left? Ain't nobody left. But anyway.
The Black Panther left.
I also did not like that. I didn't like the
choice. I knew it was a trigger. That's why I said
choice of who they chose for Black Panther. I just didn't.
She said she said like kid with a Halloween costume on. That's what she said. So sad.
But anyway, I'll let y'all talk about it. I ain't got nothing to say.
What about masculine energy in the movie? Did you feel that, P? Did you feel the lack of?
Nope.
I feel like it sprinkled men throughout the whole flick. I feel like men definitely wasn't the focal point, but you saw men here and there. Like I said, when and people saw this on the what's that shit, the preview or the what's called it, the trailer. When I'm about to say Mama Wakanda. When what's in the mama name?
Her name was Ramonda.
Queen Ramonda. When she was talking to the UN, you saw guys there with her where you normally would see the Dormalage there. Nikki. Anyway, it's cool. But yeah. So yeah, we was all over the place with that one, man. We was, like I said, we came out.
I don't care nothing about the whole masculine energy thing. Like I said, I don't know why that particular person had to die, and I didn't like who they chose for Black Panther. And it's not that I didn't like them for any particular reason, other than I just don't think they were a great Black Panther. I personally think one of the other two focal people that were around that particular person. I think one of them would have been good because me and D'Angelo was going back and forth between that. He thought it was going to be one of them, and I thought it was going to be the other one.
I think if they went in any one of them directions,
I think either one of them would have been great.
Even physically appealing, it would have looked better.
Yeah, but who they picked, I didn't like it.
Yeah, P said, "Fuck them folks."
I didn't.
So did that ruin the movie for you?
It didn't ruin it, but it definitely took it down a few notches for me. And not the Black Panther part, but the person who died part. When that happened, I was just like, what? Like, and I had watched some non-spoiler reviews or whatever, and people said the same thing kind of how they were like, when that happened, like, you just got distracted. Like, it took you out of the movie for a few minutes because it's like, what? Like, anyway, that was the worst part of the movie for me. I don't understand it. Such a great, phenomenal, amazing character, and you just kill him off. I don't understand. When you had the real life tragedy of one of your great, amazing characters dying, and then you make the decision to kill off another one, I just don't know who's left. I don't know who's left for you to make a whole third movie.
I told you who left.
I don't know who's left.
Black
but
Panther.
None of them have main character energy of the ones that are left. That's all I'm saying.
You know what? That's a thing though. Because even when they chose the new Panther and all that kind of stuff took his place, I was thoroughly sitting here looking at it like,
it's just not main character energy.
I think the person need to be second or third fiddle. Like they don't carry like the I am the main person in this jump. They carry like they're supposed to be doing whatever they were doing before.
Yeah. And Baku had more presence than that person did, in my personal opinion. So anyway.
The King of, no, I'm sorry. I'm not spoiling that.
If and when they do a third one, of course, I'm going to go watch it. I'm going to support it.
They're going to do a third one.
But I would really be, I don't even know what I would expect out of the third movie, because to me, I don't know. To me, the people I feel like it's maybe two people left that could really carry it.
What two?
The two that we thought could be Black Panther.
But so Pete this. One of them two is getting a Disney Plus spinoff.
I heard about that. About the
so that take that main energy away. So they gone.
Gotcha.
Now you just left with one.
Gotcha.
And this one got her own dilemma. His dilemma.
Yeah.
Their dilemma.
So now it's the single.
You're doing too much. You
don't like it. But whatever, we talking riddles and shit. Brad said she ain't seen it. Brad said they killed the sister. If so, it is because of the controversy around her after tragedy died. No, so yes, there was a lot of controversy with her being that.
Well, no, Rash. They might kill the sister. They might then.
That's right. We trying not to spoil it.
You trying to spoil it.
With her being an anti-vaxxer and stuff, there was a lot of drama around that. But that's not who I'm speaking of. And I mean, multiple people die in the movie. There's a lot of death because there's battles. But that's not who I'm speaking of. No.
So what's so good about the movie?
I mean, it was a good movie. Like, the visuals were amazing. I love the costumes. Yeah. Even the acting. The acting was good.
The visuals were amazing.
The story was the story.
Somebody said
the choices were the choices, honey.
But somebody said it too though, and you talking about regurgitating other people's thoughts. But somebody called us out early on. Me and Pietro had watched. They said that it's the writing. They said the writing is not where it should have been for this film, and I can't do nothing but agree. After seeing it, everything else is there. Like she said, the acting, top notch. Even ones you don't like, still top notch. The appeal, like the visual appearance of this film, top notch once again. Even the people talking in with a strong heritage dialect, it still do a very, very awesome job. It's the damn story.
And I think it left a lot for you to fill in the blanks.
Too much.
It left too many assumptions for you to make. It's like when we were discussing, it's like, okay, well, we can assume XYZ and maybe XYZ because of this. Like it didn't fill enough gaps, I think. And I think that's because of, the writing. It was telling a lot of stories and maybe they didn't flesh them out enough. I don't know.
It didn't fill enough gaps with certain information.
Yeah.
It kept being very vague with stuff. Mm-hmm. Like it didn't give us a direct saying, this is what happened. This is when it happened. That's it.
Yeah. But I mean, I recommend the movie. It's a good movie. It's a lot of beautiful black people. They got some brown people in there too. Cool.
I just got a lot of brown people now.
Yeah.
It's damn near like half and half.
So I mean, I definitely recommend seeing it. But I think it was after the first movie, I think it was a little bit of a letdown for me. But it was still a good movie. It just wasn't like the first movie to me was 10 out of 10. This one, you running at about a 7.
I'm gonna ask you that next. What would be your 1 out of 10? What would be your grade for the film?
Yeah, it would be like a 7.
That's still kind of high though.
Because like I said, it was a good movie. It was just, it struggled in some areas for me personally. Like I said, like Michelle agreed with the decision that really irked and upset me. And I think a lot of people will agree with it. Like a lot of people will justify it and understand it. And I get why they did. I just don't agree with it. I think there were other things they could have done and there were different ways they could have went about it. And I think had they not done that, it would have ranked the movie a lot higher. Like we would have went from a 7 to maybe about a 9 had they not made that choice. But that choice just really, it suffered. The movie suffered because of that.
And I'll say this and tell me if you agree with this or not. Mm-hmm. They decided to do the shit damn near smack dab in the middle of the movie.
Yeah.
So
maybe that would have been it too. Hey, Samar, maybe that would have been it too had
it happened early.
Had it happened later, and there was more screen time for that character because again it was such a presence. Maybe then I would have felt differently, but like you ain't even let them shine that much. Like when they shine, they shine.
I was about to say I don't know about that. They
showed up and showed out
because that motherfucker was on 12.
They could have done a lot more.
Yeah, I got you on that.
So I don't know. Yeah. But anyway, that's all I got.
So you gave it a 7.
Because we just, like I said, we just talking about a bunch of riddles.
I'm perplexed. I actually want to give it like a 6, maybe. I know what I'll put split difference. I do 6.5.
Gotcha. And also, I always like to say my perspective is coming from a non-comic book person. I ain't never read a comic book a day in my life. I've watched, just about all of the Marvel movies, if not all of them up until this point, and I do enjoy them. So I feel like I am invested in the MCU. But in terms of things being like historically accurate based on the comic books and shit like that, I don't come from that perspective because I don't know any of that storytelling. So yeah. Hey, Rachel.
Hey, Rachel.
Are y'all going to see it again while it's playing in theaters? I mean, I could, but I don't necessarily think it's necessary. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I know people say they went back and have actually watched it multiple times since they watched it the initial time and was looking for stuff they might have missed, whatever. I think we went into it paying deep attention to details and what have you, and I don't think it's anything we might have missed. What you think? Nothing significant.
I don't think we necessarily missed anything, but I think you can always benefit from looking at something again because sometimes you understand it differently the second time. Sometimes it changes your opinion. The impact feels different. All of these different things. So I don't think it would hurt to see it a second time. I don't think it's necessary to see it a second time, and I don't know that we would go and see it a second time. I think the next thing we still haven't even seen Woman King. I want to see that. We want to see Black Adam. So there are other movies we want to catch up on.
And then by now we might just wait till she come on the
And then we're anticipating Ant-Man.
Oh man.
And
low key.
And something else. When is something else coming out too?
Nah, I know what's off my head.
Oh, okay.
But low key though, I told P this that I'm more ready for Ant-Man than I was for Wakanda Forever.
So Rad said, just curious because I heard people say they saw the first one a few times in theaters because it was so good. Yeah, so we only saw the first one in theaters once as well. I could have gone back and seen that. I don't know. I guess we're not a repeat.
I was about to say I'm normally not a double dipper. Like, because generally when I go and watch the movie,
and D'Angelo cheap, so
we
usually only paying for a movie once.
That is very much true. But usually when I go watch a movie though, because I'm especially I'm watching because I'm investing in it already. I pay the fuck attention. So sometimes I don't like going with the younger folks because they ain't so invested, and so they start out strong, midway through, especially them long Marvel movies that lasting 2 and 3 hours. Oh no, you start seeing their whole little attention span go down the drain. And I have a rule: if you can't go to the bathroom by yourself, I can trust you to come back. Then you can't come anyway. That's anyway. That's in the movie theater because I ain't gonna start the movie.
Brad said, "Who is an Ant-Man? I don't watch these types of movies. If y'all can't tell."
So the thing is, so I say it's right here, and Michelle, if she's still here, she can attest to this.
I think
so. The end. So this movie. So Black Panther. Oh, not Black Panther. See, you know, ain't called Black Panther. That's not what they call Wakanda Forever. Anyway,
what do you call it? Black Panther, Wakanda Forever.
Oh, okay, there you go. Well, Wakanda Forever is supposed to be the end of this phase for Marvel. So it's end of phase 4, going to phase 5. Mm-hmm. Ant-Man is going to be the start of phase 5. Phase 5 is going to be a lit phase. Phase 5, we're going to get our big bad villain. It's going to be multiple of him. It's going to be
I'm excited about
Kang the Conqueror. Mm-hmm. Ant-Man is going to introduce us to the quantum world, so that's a whole different thing in itself. But like I said, it's going to be the beginning of the bullshit, basically. So that's why it's so exciting. That's it. But even that, Wakanda Forever didn't give you nothing to go into phase 5 except for one little thing at the very end. Am I right?
I guess not for them. No, they set up other things.
Like what?
Like Ironheart.
Yeah.
Because they introduced her. And then, I don't know, will Namor have his own movie?
I was about to say,
just come back in a Wakanda movie?
But they set him up as a character.
Yeah.
So I guess like you're saying, they set up, and that's one thing people complain about too.
The other spinoff you talked about.
Yeah. But other thing a lot of people complain about too with this film was that it was set up to set up a lot of other shit. Mm-hmm. But not really have a cohesiveness with its own self. And I can kind of somewhat agree to that because it was all over the place at times. Mm-hmm. But yeah, so we're gonna see how it play out. I'm trying to think. Everybody had midterm elections, right?
Yeah.
So I'm pretty y'all. Hold on, wait. She said I was testing, so I missed what you said, D'Angelo. Why are you excited for Ant-Man? Oh, so I'm excited for Ant-Man because it's going to introduce Kang the Conqueror. Kang, so we're going to phase 5. Wakanda is going to be the end of phase 4. Phase 5 is going to be a whole new slew of shit. Kang the Conqueror is going to be our big bad going forward, just like Thanos was for 1 through damn phase 4 of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Kang is going to be the big bad from phase 5 until whenever they talking about, into him. Kang, so the beautiful thing about Kang is unlike Thanos when it's one person, Kang is a multitude of motherfuckers, all the same person, spread across different dimensions and different multiverses, and it's going to be a whole bunch of shit, long story short. So. And
the guy playing Kang is a really good actor. It's the guy from Lovecraft Country.
Y'all don't understand.
I don't know his name, but he's a phenomenal actor.
I forgot my man. He's also playing Kang the Conqueror. He's playing obviously Michael B. Jordan in this new Creed movie. He got a fight.
Oh, that's the other movie we want to see.
Yes,
they're coming out with Creed 3. Look like it's gonna be a banger.
Nigga, we ain't never seen Creed 1 and 2.
Yes, I have.
You have?
Yes.
I ain't seen Creed 1 and 2. But Creed 3, I was like,
actually really good.
That's my nigga right now. I want him to whoop Michael B. Jordan ass. That boy like you were fine.
That was a really good movie.
But yeah,
yours or mine?
Mine.
Okay.
Phase 5 and phase 4. Lord, it sounds like a different language. What was phase 1 through 3? It's a lot, Raz.
I'm gonna let you have tomorrow.
Phase. I tell you this right here. Phase 1 through 3. I just give you main characters. It was Iron Man, it was Captain America, it was Thor, it was Hulk, it was the Avengers.
Can you open the garage, please? Burma should be here shortly.
It was Avengers as a whole. It was who else? Star Lord them. It was Guardians of the Galaxies. It was Spider-Man. It encompassed all the main characters. Phase 5 and Black Panther, of course.
Thank you.
Phase 5 is going to be all because most of the main characters are either dead or no longer here, like for whatever reason.
Yeah, Marvel like to kill people.
Phase 5.
Okay. The earlier Marvel movies are the earlier phases.
Yeah, Phase 5 is going to be all the new cats. The Miss Marvel was in Phase 4 anyway, but yeah, but all the younger cats finna shine in Phase 5. All the older heads kind of phased out. So it's gonna be a whole new thing. You're gonna have people taking over for certain people. I guarantee you, a lot of those main characters that have had children or might be having kids. Wink, wink. You get what I'm saying? So it's a lot. It's just a lot.
Yes, right over there.
Let's see.
That square brick.
But it'll help you. But if y'all haven't realized, man, me and P are movie fanatics.
Yes, movies.
P is more of a rom-com and gal.
I am.
Where
I find the love story. I was about to say that was one reason why I like the Creed movie so much, because there was a love story with him and I can't think of what she played in now, but she's a good actress too. Mm-hmm. But anyway, they had a nice love story.
Oh, for real?
Was that you, Chance? Oh, okay. Tell her how much she got to announce herself.
So I'm about to get popped. You want to see people real quick?
Don't want to see the people.
You want to see people? But yeah, so we like I said, we love protecting in the films. But yeah. So midterms that we're talking about. So if y'all saw our midterms ago, let me speak. Our midterms ago as planned, but you know, it's gonna be what it's gonna be. Okay. Oh, I read that. I know it was a whole big thing, and I don't know why this was a thing. They were saying that for us and we're down here that black men didn't show up for Miss Abrams and all this kind of stuff, and they did the not the analysis, but you know they gave the proof of it, and that was false. Let me ask y'all a question, right? How y'all feel about? And I know people that say I'm talking about politics and whatever. But I'm just curious. How y'all feel about these Dems and stuff, man? I feel some kind of way that Stacey didn't win again. Yeah, I did too. But how you feel about him though, Raz? I'm curious, right? And because I have a follow-up question. Well, I have a reason why I asked that question. I feel like they target. I feel like they didn't do the right moves in targeting the people here in Georgia. Because the thing is, people know this. If you live here, if you visit here, you understand. Metro is a metro. The major cities are the major cities here. All the major cities are black. Everything else in this state is redneck. Hey, it is redneck. Repeat the question one more time for me. All right, I got you. So, I like Stacey, but don't care for too many other Dems. So the question I have, basically, right? Do y'all feel like they do enough to actually win these races? I think I lean more to a progressive side of politics. I do. I think I do too as well. I feel like they don't. I feel like. So for black, you know, black people still up for them, regardless of the fact, as you see the proof in the numbers. But I think they don't do the right things when it comes to, I guess for lack of better words, is popping your shit, right? Talking that stuff that people want to hear, and not all the pre-written rhetoric, not all the scripted crap, you know, stuff that you typically know you're gonna hear from politicians, right? That's one. Two, stop being seen when it's election time. Like, I think now I give Stacey credit for that. Stacey was definitely made herself very present to the community way before election time. She was out here after she lost last time. She was just nonstop, feet on ground. But I feel like even though her base is her base, I feel like you have to play to the people that you know is not gonna fuck with you like that. I definitely don't think they promoted to have people come to the polls. Politicians never do enough because at the end of the day, they're only concerned about their pockets. They are. I fussed with Bernie and what's that? Fetterman. Fetterman. I know. I never heard the second person, but I definitely fought Bernie. I was one of the people who was saying Bernie for president because the way Bernie was talking, I fuck with it because Bernie was popping his shit. Bernie wasn't giving you no fluff. He wasn't giving you no bullshit. He wasn't trying to sell you no pipe dreams. They were like, Bernie, what you think about this right here? Even now this is something because I'm very pro reparations. Very pro reparations. Bernie won so much. But you know why Bernie won so much? Bernie gave you the reasons why he wasn't, and Bernie actually, talk you through it. A person like that, for me, you can have a conversation with them. If you even have to have a conversation with them more than one time, you can have a conversation with that person, and you can get them to where you need to get them to eventually, right? These cats, they don't have original idea or thought sometimes in their head. Like it feel like even though people clown Herschel Walker, I feel like a lot of them politicians on both sides of the spectrum are Herschel Walker. They just don't present themselves as a Neanderthal dumbass, but they present them, but still, you know what I'm saying? They, you know, Featherman. Oh, that's the dude who beat Dr. Oz. Yeah, even that. Like, you had Dr. Oz run in Pennsylvania. And don't get me wrong, I'm not from Pennsylvania. I don't know too much about Pennsylvania, but I do have heard Dr. Oz. I've seen him on TV, whatnot. Isn't Dr. Oz from New York? Why is he running for public office in Pennsylvania? I only voted for Bernie because he was the lesser of two evils. I mean, Biden. So even with that, oh, sorry. Thought make sure everything's cool outside. Um, but yeah, even with Bernie, and I get what you're saying, Raz, and this is gonna be a hot topic that a lot of people not gonna like to hear. I voted for Bernie, and I know people say it's less than two evils. I didn't think so because I actually saw policy put in place by Bernie that was detrimental to my community. Where dumbass, when he was just out here doing wild shit, saying wild shit, but Bernie was actually trying. He was putting pen to pad, getting things situated and getting things passed that were detrimental to my community directly. So I can't. So people always say, what you rather have? You rather have a Trump in office that you could tell ain't bright worth shit, and he don't care about his people and whatever, or you rather have somebody who want to be in the office and slick about it, claim they for you, but really they just fucking you over. And it was more the up. I rather have the upfront races than have the undercover races. That's basically what it boiled down to for me. He's from New Jersey, left it out. He was clown so much for that because he moved to Pennsylvania to run for Senate there. Oh, okay. See what I'm saying? Like, how you know it's just a fucking game to them, bro? Like, even I want y'all to think about this right here, right? You mean Biden, not? But yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, I mean Biden. I'm sorry, not Bernie. Yes. But this is it's so crazy to me. I think when it's every big election, when the cycle when it come around, the amount of money that they raise for these campaigns, and they're supposed to be, and they come to these impoverished communities and they tell you how they're gonna change this and they're gonna help you and they're gonna do this for you guys and how huh? No, and how the other person, they don't give a f about you and blah 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 blah. Right? When these motherfuckers raise 500, 2 point something $1 million and 500,000 here, this and that, and all that money goes to just campaigning. And none of that money going back to these same. That money can be used to these communities. That's what I'm saying. They come around the campaign when it's come time to show their faces and get reelected for certain things. Why not have a same type of hunger and drive when it's now election time and raise the same money for the communities? Show the community that you actually fuck with them. And like I said, if you're a true politician, you're doing it across the board. You're not just doing it to the people that look like you, but you definitely have people like you. Do it first. Then you go ahead and you hit the other folks off. Do the same thing across the board. That way, people actually think you for them. And the only thing about the upfront racist is he doesn't understand policies, or politics. I'm sorry. It's like saying I'd rather have someone who show their true colors but understands the job, and it is one of those types of jobs where you can afford to learn as you go. True, you would think you can't afford to learn as you go, but some kind of way niggas say he still made it to the office. That's one thing. I tell people this all the time. When Trump made it to the White House, every job that ever tells you, but he doesn't understand the job. Yeah, but every job that tells you from that point forward that you need a degree or need experience to do a job, you can tell them your president ain't got neither. He a dumbass. And he don't have no on job training whatsoever, and he made it to the White House. So you should just let me go ahead and get trained because you're gonna train me in the fucking way and get the fuck out of the way. Now look at the mess we're look at the mess we're in. We was in mess before that though. So I say this right here though. The mess we in, me personally, I think it's from greed. I don't get me wrong. I think policy and stuff plays part in how I play a part and where we play a part in. But I think particularly why we in the shit that we in now with this recession or they ain't kind of Great Depression, but in this economic state that we're currently in, with inflation and whatnot, with these interest rates going up and what have you, that all plays a part in just being greed. These big corporations see opportunity. They saw opportunity when COVID hit to say, oh, okay, we're going to take some L's, or we took some L's, so we're going to get on the back end. Now everything we got going to cost up. When truthfully, a lot of these businesses, and if you go look at their numbers, no. They didn't just make money. These niggas was breaking records for sales because people were buying everything they couldn't get their hands on because they didn't understand what was going on. But let them tell it to y'all, or let them tell it to the public, oh, they lost. And the food at the dock had stayed at the dock for so long, so now we got to charge you $42 for what? Now I got a test message. We got to charge you $42 goddamn dollars for a carton of eggs. That's some bullshit. Oh, this for UP. We need a new political system. We need to make adjustments for how our society has changed over the years. That's another thing too. It's just like learning in schools. I don't know how the hell we still learn the same way we do in schools when life and stuff have changed. The way of living and structure have changed so much, but we still still push the same bullshit. But not like this. He got rid of people who were experienced in certain fields to bring in people who so he had agendas to benefit them financially without knowing anything about the job. We can't continue to operate like we are still in 1800s. Y'all don't judge me, but the autocorrect, yes, we do need new systems. We do. But one thing people always said, the system will never be for us anyway. And not just us as a black community, but also just not the 1%ers. So truthfully, this could be working flawlessly. If we was in the 1%, we could be looking like, damn, it couldn't get no better. You know what I mean? So I don't know, man. When I saw Stacey Abrams' numbers, and I was like, damn, I'm like Raz. I'm like, this is the second time she done lost the same race. Then I started thinking about certain little things that I hope it didn't trigger people, but apparently it did. One thing that Kemp did in Georgia was when gas was through the fucking roof, he implemented the gas tax. Anybody could have did that, but he implemented the gas tax, and so our gas prices didn't go as high as a lot of other places. I think we actually had the lowest for the whole country through that whole little thing, whatever. So people took that took that as a win. Recently, apparently he was giving out money to
funky ass 250.
Hey, he like I said, apparently he was giving out money. We didn't get no money, but he was giving out money to people who with food stamps, whatever case may be. So they were getting like a little payola for that. I know you hear food stamps, people may think, oh, you got to the black and brown people, when truthfully, it probably wouldn't, not probably, it did without more white people than anything else, because they outnumber us on that side of poverty than anything else. The only system that was built for us was the police system. Yeah, and you see how that shit working. Oh, matter of fact, I got, huh?
Slavery was too.
Yeah, I mean, but slavery not still a system that's in play. Well, I guess if you believe what you know, I still say the prison system is just slavery, just with a different name on it. I say truthfully, the entertainment field, in a lot of ways, when I say entertainment, they encompass everything from sports to movies to music to all that. I think all that's a slave trade. It just they give you a little money up front, because something that never. I hate going so about sometimes, but something that I always think to myself about. I do, but some always be on my mind all the time. How can we, as a nation of people, and I'm just talking about just black people in general, have so many celebrities? I'm not counting their pockets. I'm just, because this is like no information, right? That make so much money, right? Who made millions. How can we as a people not have certain things in our community? I was just telling Peter this a couple weeks ago. How is it that our since because for whatever reason, people like to look at our entertainers as the go-to people for kind of what you were saying earlier, Rachel, as the people that's supposed to be informed and supposed to have real knowledge of, policies and politics in general. And if or as our just leaders overall, which I don't get that shit whatsoever. Motherfuckers play basketball, they didn't say nothing about,
Not only is that, they have influence.
Well, see,
so you look to people who have influence.
So, all right. So this is the thing, though, right? You look at people who have influence, but I also believe that they steer us towards it. When I say they steer us towards it, and this is psychological mindfuck here, because every time they ask them questions on purpose, and so when they say something, especially when they say something that they know damn well makes no sense, they want to put that on Front Street and make it and blast it to the world. And so us as a people, we look at it, we start criticizing, we start saying, oh, I agree. And you start having all kind of nuanced conversations about something that is no knock on nobody, but a cat whose profession is to play basketball says. But you have a politician, or you have somebody who's in your city hall who actually, do this, say this right here, and you don't hear shit about it. That's done on purpose. But when they side of it, I want y'all to take this in consideration. Just think, and Pete, same thing what you think about this right here. Mm-hmm. How many white entertainers have y'all heard speak on policies and politics? Last time I heard was when Obama was running. And when Obama was running, they were asking real simple questions. You like Obama? Hell yeah. What was Obama's slogan? Yes, we can. Yes. That's the only time last time I heard it. But when it comes to our folks, I'm talking about some of the deep cut, how you think about LeBron? LeBron, come on. Hey, quick question for you. Do you feel like do you feel like the our judicial system need to be changed? And he'll look at you straight in your face and say, well, I don't agree with everything. And then he go to answer something because you put him on the spot to answer it. instead of him being, saying, hey man, I don't want to say anything about it until I have more information, you know what I'm saying? Or let me, do my due diligence, or let me talk to my actual leaders in my community, and I get back to you on that. Or either you can talk to them yourself and they'll let you know how they feel about something. They say what they're gonna say on spot, then it get blew up, and it's ran as if this person or this entertainer has spoken for our community as a whole, and this is what we're thinking as a whole as a community. And it's like, nigga, no. Like you run up to a person. I give you a great example, Lil Wayne. Thanks to the Lord. But Lil Wayne is one of them type people who's immersed in what he does. He'll tell you, he said, I live in a bubble. My bubble consists of me rapping and my music, my family. That's it. He don't pay attention to shit outside of it. He don't pay attention to nobody else outside of it. And that's all he do. If you run up to Lil Wayne and say, Lil Wayne, you think white people racist? And he give you an answer like, oh, man, they ain't never been racist to me. I don't think so. They might never treat me wrong. And they get blasted everywhere. And it's like, well, Lil Wayne's white people ain't racist, so what you talking about, nigga? You get what I'm saying? It's like, what the fuck? But you don't understand the nuances of why he said that. This actually did happen. Yeah. And he actually had to give an example. He actually went on, I think, later on when he actually realized the magnitude of him saying that. Because they don't, and that too, he don't, like I said, he in his bubble, he don't realize him saying that they using him to spread this bullshit. And because he's in his own little world, he worrying about what he got to do like everybody else do. And once he realized, or I guess somebody got to him eventually and told him what was up, he explained it. Hey, as me, as an individual, a white man saved my life. Mm-hmm. And I love that motherfucker to death. He get anything from me because he saved my life. I watched other officers walk over me when I shot myself, and he the only one picked me up and took me somewhere, took me to the hospital, and the story went from there. And so he has a different feeling because his interaction with a white person was from that. Now think about that. That's him as a young boy. Ever since then, Lil Wayne has been in the music industry. Like I said, he's been in his bubble. White people don't treat Lil Wayne bad because Lil Wayne has been Lil Wayne for a long period of time. So when this cat, I'm 37. I think Lil Wayne younger than me. If not, about around the same age. But he has been there for damn near most of his life. So his experiences with the other side ain't what every average Black American experience is with the other side. Point blank simple. Am I right? Sure. But they'll throw his face and they'll jump in his face and ask him these dumbass questions why you asking a rapper about policy? It's like it was a joke. I think I want to say if my boy Jamie Foxx said it. I think he had said a joke. They were doing some type of political conversation about something, and the motherfucker had Ja Rule on the panel. Why the fuck is Ja Rule on the panel and we talking about political issues? No, Dave Chappelle made a joke. Yeah, this is what it was.
Well, now, people can also be interested in politics and stuff too. But if that's not something that you're interested in, then no, you shouldn't represent. But like Killer Mike,
I just want to say that though,
has an interest and actively participates in politics. So I understand him being on the panel. But see, if Ja Rule does not have an interest or actively participates in politics, then no, he shouldn't be up there.
But that's what I'm saying. The people who have the interest in it, they do because they are openly speaking about it continuously. You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So you see the work. So you say, okay, this person obviously, want to know, gotta know, or should know something about these, about these issues. Let's talk to them. Don't get Ja Rule because Ja Rule has a name, like you saying. Mm-hmm. You want the appeal of Ja Rule to bring seats to the thing, but don't do that and put him on the spot and put him up there and make it seem as if Ja Rule speaking for the Black community. Like I said, everything he says is gonna get get shunned in the public eye. They're gonna throw it on everything. They know he's not gonna answer these questions like it should be answered correctly, and he's not going to have a full thought. But anyway, that's enough of my soapbox. So speaking of soapbox, though, this is something I want to have last week, but we weren't able to make it onto the show. What happened? So I don't think Michelle's still on here. Yes. So have y'all been seeing or hearing about Kyrie Irving, the basketball player, and all the trouble? All the trouble they put this man, or all the headache. All the stuff that he's been going through since he retweeted. I don't know if he tweeted an Instagram post, but he did. He posted about a book. It was a book or movie. What was it? A book or movie?
It was a movie.
I think it's a movie. Okay.
On Amazon Prime, I think.
Yeah, called Black Jews or Black American. I saw it. I can't remember. But anyway, he said something about it, right? Mm-hmm. Cool. Ain't about, he posted. He ain't said nothing else to the post. He just posted it. And this is for people who don't know. Apparently, it was anti-Semitic information or rhetoric being spewed in it. I can't speak on it because I ain't watched it. I don't plan on watching it. But
he posted a link to the film Hebrews to Negroes Wake Up Black America.
Yeah, Hebrews to Negroes Wake Up Black America. Yes, I don't think he posted a link to the film. All right. So since he did that, they have been on Kyrie head. I'm talking about
and they announced they let him go today, right?
Huh?
They announced they let him go today, right?
No.
Yeah, they have.
Who said that?
The Nets. Ain't that who he played for?
Yeah.
They let him go.
They said that?
They announced it today. Look it up.
Let me see. Because I know he just met with Adam Silver, and Adam Silver said that Kyrie is not anti-Semitic.
I saw that today, though. I'm like 90% sure the Nets let him go.
All right, hold on, y'all. Let me do some homework real quick. Let's see. Let's see.
And if I'm right, I'm impressed that I know you don't.
That's true. No. I'm talking about. I'll be impressed too. Let's see. I'm not. I haven't seen Frosty Nash.
Rad said we're getting to the point in society where you have to double and triple check multiple sources for correct information. But I think, Rad, though, it's not even about whether it's correct or not. If people don't like it, it seems like at this point, if people don't like what you say, it's grounds to cancel you. Like, fuck whether it's accurate or not. Fuck whether it's your opinion or you stating it as fact or whatever the case may be. If there's a large enough group of people that don't like what you have to say, that's enough to just fuck your whole world up. And Kyrie Irving is proof of that. Is that Dwayne on him?
Mm-hmm.
Ask Dwayne if he got let go today.
I can't find anything about it. D, what's up? D, what's up?
What up?
Tell me you're an hour late and he don't come on here and not say nothing.
Hey, let me ask you a question real quick. Did the Nets let go Kyrie Irving?
Say what?
Did the Nets let go of Kyrie Irving?
Did they let him go?
Yeah.
Not that I know of.
Yeah, that's what I said too.
Y'all niggas is uninformed.
They just won't let him play.
Yeah,
as far as I know. I mean, unless something happened recently.
But
it happened today.
I ain't seen nothing about him getting let go today. Like I said, and say Rad said she was talking about you saying they released him from the team.
Oh, okay.
She said saw a post that LeBron asked to be traded, but it was probably a fake verified account.
Gotcha. Yeah, because that's the thing on Twitter now.
Mm-hmm. But we were talking about Kyrie Irving, Mr. Aronson. And all his, wonderful discretions he going on through. But do you have any feelings about what's going on, Mr. Irvin?
Okay, maybe it's not true.
I don't agree. A lot of times, I mean, all right, with Kyrie Irving, I think he a decent person on the inside and stuff. Um, he just got his own way of thinking. I think he has some questionable actions, and I don't really always agree with what he be talking about or whatever. But in this instance, I think they crucifying him, and I think they trying to make an example out of him, and I think it's wrong. And that's
The
just my
verbiage,
opinion, though.
the verbs I've been hearing is butt breaking.
Say what?
Said the verbiage I've been hearing is butt breaking.
Buck breaking. Oh, yeah, that's some slave stuff. So
Put him in front of all the other slaves and show y'all niggas what happened when you butt the
right,
system.
yeah, yeah. Ain't nothing happened to Jeff Bezos.
Well, not you know what though? Not even just that though. The cat who actually put the film out is a black man. He
Right,
spoke on it, and ain't that happened to him? Ain't nobody saying his name. Ain't nobody demanding him to do shit.
right,
It's his film.
right,
Like you said, with Jeff Bezos, ain't nobody telling him it got. Well, people saying that the coalition of Jewish community or some shit, I forgot the name of them. That they requested that it come off of Amazon, and that was it. That's all you heard about it. Only thing Amazon did was put a disclaimer on it. That was it.
right.
And
Yeah. You know how they doing, buddy, man. Like I don't agree with his flat Earth theories and all the other stuff he be talking about. But like I said, I think as a person, I genuinely think he a good person. So I don't know him personally, but yeah, I don't think this ain't right.
and the
This ain't
thing
right.
is, right. So how the whole thing played itself out, truthfully. So like Dwayne said, Kyrie is definitely a free thinker. He's an individual who has the means to go and try to find himself and try to find his heritage. He has been on this journey for a while. If anybody knows this, Kyrie said he was part Native American. That came through him trying to, learn about his ancestry, find himself, find his connection to his people. Kyrie gave money to the black community. Kyrie has given money to the Native American community. In his quest of trying to find himself, I believe he came across this film. The film title says, what's it? Black what?
Hold on 1 second.
Hold on.
The film is Hebrews to Negroes.
Yes, the title of the film is Hebrew.
Yeah,
Hebrews to Negroes wake up Black America. And I believe it's
Hebrews?
yeah, you did. It's Hebrews. And I believe he saw that post, and that's why he retweeted it. I don't think he actually watched the fucking film the first time around. And I think after he got the backlash that he received, he was Kyrie is like any man. He's prideful, right? And if he think he's doing something correct, and he feel like you're trying to spin it to something that is not meant, that he know that wasn't his intentions, he's going to defend himself. But what he has is the only thing he has was his fucking words. You get what I'm saying? And so when you can't put a microphone in his face talking about, hey, Kyrie, are you anti-Semitic? you post this thing and it's anti-Semitic trope in it. He thinks to himself, if I believe through my research that I am a Jewish, I have Jewish heritage, how can I be anti-Semitic when I know where I came from? I think that's why all those people call defensive words came from. I think it just came from him just trying to defend himself with something he truly believed it was going to be. But when it was all said and done, I think when he actually watched it, if you look at his interviews and they kept probing him, his verbiage changed. He went from that to, well, hey, I don't agree with everything that's in this film. You know what I'm saying? And some anti-Semitic shit in there. I get it. You know what I'm saying? And his verbiage kept changing. The man went on to apologize. Not once, not twice, but 3 times. Now, did he sit here and tell you, oh, I'm so sorry, master, for wronging you, whatever? No. He said, I apologize for people I hurt. He apologized because people didn't like the way his apology came across. They continued to rack his ass over the coals. He lost multiple deals. He they talk about taking away his means of making his funds for him and his family. Granted, and I can't count his pockets, but I pray that that he has made enough money so far in his career where he him and his family can be would be straight off.
He's a State Farm dude, right?
No, that's Chris Paul.
Oh.
He Kyrie, he sells some hella shoes. I'll tell you that much. With that being said, you have the audacity of some of these crackers, and I'm gonna tell you straight up, that old crippled son of a bitch from Nike. You talking about somebody crossed the line and this and that and third, when everybody and their mama who buy Nikes know in the back of your mind that these some bitch shoes get made overseas for 35 cents, they come and sell it your punk ass for $2.50. They nigga, Nike has been knocked over the head so many times for child labor practices that's fucking ridiculous. And you talking about somebody crossing the line, you half dead son of a bitch. Come on, bro. And that's the person they want to put on TV, and we supposed to be like, oh man, he has a point. Fuck him.
So can I ask a question? And this may not be the important part, but I'm just curious. Mm-hmm. I know you haven't seen the film, but maybe they have talked about it. What's the issue with the film? Like, what's so anti-Jew in the film? So
one thing I heard, somebody said was that the film said something about the Holocaust never happened. Okay. That was like one of the main staples I heard. I can't speak on anything else because, like I said, I haven't watched it. Gotcha. But I even heard somebody speaking on that. They were like, the film said the Holocaust never happened. How can you say something like that never happened? And we are Jewish, as a Jewish community, we know when we hear that, we know what's coming around the corner. Do you know how many? I'm not Jewish. I don't know. Okay. But do you know how many times the Black community has heard rhetoric about the slavery, about how we shouldn't be affected by it? How be over it by now. Nigga, Kanye slavery. Nigga, they talk about not even teaching slavery in class anymore. What are we talking about? You go to schools named after Confederate soldiers, in this era of education, I'm trying to Dwayne. I was can't hear. In this era of when you can get information from your cell phone, you look up your school name and see this motherfucker was one who burnt thousands or hundreds of slaves. And they want to tell some, oh, we know what's coming around the corner. Welcome to our life, bitch. This is what we live with every day.
So I'm gonna let you take a breath. You got a lot of comments. I just listened to his Instagram live and he said some good things, but some was crazy. That's Michelle. The HI community doctrine is paper thin. I'm not sure what HI is. How are we at the point where you can't have an opinion? That was Raz. They need to also boycott Amazon for having it available to watch. When is Jeff Bezos going to pay a fine? I don't agree with the film. That was all Michelle. Brad said it's all good as long as the person is making the big corporations making the big corporations making money. She quoted, "Shut up and dribble." When are we gonna cancel Brett Favre? Not one thing has been said about what he did. Such a double standard. The film says the Holocaust never happened and then gets history wrong about the migration of the Jews. So much pseudo scholarship. The problem is we don't stick together as a community, and Dwayne is asleep.
He ain't Steve. He got bad ears. But everything y'all said, those are some of my main points. One of my main points is what Brad said. What Brett Favre doing? Why this nigga ain't in jail? Why ain't nobody put Brett Favre and put his head on a goddamn spigot and drag this motherfucking name through the mud? There's a spike. Put it on a spike and drag it through the mud on fire. Why is it that Jeff Bezos? Why y'all ain't making him pay no $500,000 fine? Why is it that when the black community repeatedly asks for reparations for something that you know is proven, is factual, you can research it, you can do everything you had to do, that this country wealth came off the back of slavery, and you motherfuckers will deny and try to downplay it to the death of y'all, but y'all want to sit here and try to drag this man's name through the mud. Talking about accountability. You get this nigga a checklist of shit he got to do to be held accountable. What about the fact that the NBA players, I'm not players, the owners, you don't have two owners so far who had to relinquish their teams because of them using racial slurs, talking about players. Let me tell you what them old dusty ass crackers did. They got paid and they walked away. Ain't nobody made them pay no fucking money to no HBCU. Ain't nobody made them donate no space, no charity. Ain't nobody made them go talk to no leaders in the black community. None of that shit. Them some bitches got billions of dollars for their franchises and walked away. People are, oh, they made me give their team. Who give a fuck? You got $8 billion. Give it up and get your $8 billion and get the fuck on. They ain't make you do shit else for it. And after that, we supposed to just wipe our hands and say, that's good. And do you think that those teams went to minority ownership? No. They went back to other white people. Come on, man. Basketball supposed to be the league that's supposed to be for the most for minorities. And you got 1.5 black ownership in the league. Like you said, D'Angelo, slavery is embedded in so many areas of our society, and I think sports is at the top of the list. It is. It is, man. Like I said, man, it if you think about how many millionaires you have in a basketball league, football league, and you can't even throw baseball in no more because they just don't butt us out that motherfucker altogether. And we still have communities where the Flint, Michigan water still fucked up, y'all. Y'all got a Hall of Famer, Deion Sanders, went to a HBCU to coach football, Jackson State. They have fucked up water. It's been fucked up for the last year and some change. What are we really talking about? But see, that's what I'm saying. Let's go to us out of politicians. That same money you raised for your campaign, you can't get your fucking state water straight for them black and brown communities. And you want somebody to vote for you? Man, get the fuck out of here. Ain't nowhere in the hell, man. And you want to tell about some? Oh, when we start hearing that, we know what's coming. We know what's coming around the corner. Us, bitch, we there. We been there. We parked there. We don't set up shop around the corner. We can't do nothing but be over there. That's our every day.
You're gonna get your blood pressure up.
I can't get my blood pressure up. That's all I got. You got anything to add, Dwayne?
He doesn't.
No, uh, I don't know, man. It's Caucasian people, man, are just interesting, man. Interesting. It, it, it seemed like I don't know. Caucasian people are interesting, man. I mean, in a good way and in a bad way. Um, I, I ain't got nothing to say. To be honest with you.
Hey, Michelle said we need to do a GoFundMe, man, to get you some earphones.
No, it's it's not earphones. It's it's whatever change that they did to
Oh
this
yeah, I
app
remember
or
said that.
whatever. And now for some reason it's been like this for a while. I can't use Bluetooth with it. And I just have to use the regular speakers. And this phone doesn't have the port
Oh
for
yeah.
like the wired headphones. So
You got a charger port, right?
yeah.
You know they make the dongle that connect to a regular headphone jack. You plug up to your charger port.
Give me what now?
So it's a dongle, right? They call it a
Dongle.
dongle, yeah. That you can plug up to some regular headphones,
Mhm.
and the end of that will be the same thing that plugs into your phone charger cord.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Mhm.
So it's like
Technology.
a USB thing attaches to it. Okay, okay, okay. I might have to go on Amazon and find that. They got everything else.
You go in the warehouse and look through some boxes. They in there.
Yeah, they got all kinds of stuff on the Amazon website. They got microwaves, uh, anti-Semitic books
Yeah,
and
that's what I
films,
say.
and all kinds of stuff on Amazon. I don't know how they lost $1 trillion.
Yeah, I bet. Now, I know how he lost it. Jeff
And
tricking
Jews took
off.
their money.
No, Jeff was tricking off. That's how he lost $1 trillion.
Trillion is in trick.
Yeah, exactly. He a big ass trick.
Well, it costs money to get to Jupiter, man. So I mean, there's a nigga up there being Elroy Jetson and shit. And he come down here and give us a fucking raise.
And nigga say he ain't worry about your earthly problems.
Yeah, man.
Good night, Raz.
Night, Raz.
I still have phone about that. Enjoy the show. Good night. So, we enjoyed you well. So we're gonna end this. We're gonna end this on a positive note. Let me ask y'all a question. What y'all doing for Thanksgiving? Are y'all cooking? Y'all hosting?
Why is you yelling?
I told you the wank in here.
Hey, hold on. Let me see. I thought about this as soon as you just said that. Hey, Michelle, you still on?
She's still there. She ain't saying nothing, but I think still there.
You overestimate Michelle. She cuts out early.
I thought about this when you asked about family gathering day.
Yes.
Hey, Michelle Turner, what do you think about December 25th? What's your thoughts on that? I know it's a month or so away, but what's your thoughts on December 25th? I've been getting my Kyrie on.
I get my calorie on. When you say her thoughts on what you mean as far as what?
Her thoughts on December 25th?
Right on, right on. Oh, you know, I asked you that again.
It's a great day.
Great day.
Okay. All right. All right. Anything particular happened that day?
You might ask if that's really Jesus' birthday or how she feel about celebrating Christmas. That's also Raz's birthday. That's why.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I've been doing a little research now. I I want to emphasize little because I actually had to read stuff.
She
But
said, you tell her.
the research I've been doing was that we all been flim-flammed
Mm.
on the day of December 25th.
Do elaborate. Flim flam. I like that. That's a real one of them fluky words.
And we might all be going to Hades.
Mm. Are you talking about worshiping false idols?
Yeah.
Yeah. I do declare.
Why y'all messing with Michelle?
It ain't messing with Michelle. We're just talking fast.
Michelle, you heard of a guy named Nimrod?
No, he didn't bring it up.
Do you even know who that is, young
Mm-hmm.
I the little research I've been doing that we haven't been celebrating Jesus. We've been celebrating some guy named Nimrod in the Bible.
Mm.
This guy that rebelled against God.
What
And
else you done heard, bro?
the whole gift giving thing and everything.
So wait. So wait, you telling me that? Wait, Dwayne, can you hear me?
Oh, I can hear you.
Are you
Can you
telling me
hear
that?
me?
Are you telling me that Jesus wasn't born in the winter time of December 25th when they rode camels through the desert?
Oh no, not at all.
What? Shut the front door.
Shut the front door. Shut the
Michelle
back one
said.
too.
Michelle said, "Laugh out loud." That's false. She said she's driving, but that's false.
Right.
That's how she said. She said it before us. Got me excited.
She said
So
she's
so so
driving.
so
Yeah.
so who
Were
is
you
Nimrod?
driving to go get some presents for Nimrod's kid?
Who is Nimrod, Dwayne? Us in the back
Nimrod.
don't know.
Look him up, man. He was a great hunter
Mm,
in the Bible.
mm. And who he didn't fuck with?
Ah, he rebelled against God, man.
Ain't that some shit?
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. He built this tower, man. Cause he was like, yo, man, God sent the flood down, man. So I'm gonna build this tower, man, in Babylon, man.
I sent you the.
And it's gonna rise above the floods.
So you just looking at your Instagram. Why you have no whole line?
She said, "Hold on." We got action. Michelle said, "We don't think it's actual December
I
25th."
didn't say Nimrod was born on the 25th. His kid was
Ah,
born on the 25th. And when you see the Jesus and the manger and all the other stuff, that's not Jesus. That's
mm,
Nimrod's kid.
mm.
And because you gotta think when the wise men they were what? They were following the stars or the eastern stars or whatever.
Right on.
Yeah, that none of that stuff happens in December. Not in that region. I don't think.
She said he built the Tower of Babylon, of Babel, and that's not why it flooded. Nimrod
I didn't
kid
say that's why it flooded.
wasn't
I said
born.
the reason he built the tower was because of the floods, and he built the tower so it would rise above the flood waters if it happened again.
She said Nimrod kid wasn't born then.
Okay. All right. All right. What's the story behind the Christmas tree and the presents?
Where they come from, huh? That what you trying to say?
Because when Nimrod died, his
Mm.
wife said that his spirit was living in that tree, so she had him come people come down and chop the tree and his spirit would come through the tree and the presence was there as an offering to Nimrod.
Mm-mm.
I read the Bible, man. Have you read it?
Oh!
What does Babylon mean? To babble, confusion. So when God said, instead of sending another flood, I'll send all these languages, make all these languages to cause all this confusion. That's what's Babylon and around here.
So where you read this at?
Oh shit!
I might have read it off Amazon. I don't know.
Oh, it wasn't much.
He said rainbow, not language.
I don't know if I thought the rainbow was supposed to be that the rainbow was his promise.
Yeah, God promised to never flood.
Yeah, nah. He said instead of sending a flood next time when you jokers down there mess up,
I'll see it as rainbow.
I'm gonna make all these languages to confuse you. So you know what I'm saying? So that's what Babylon means, to babble, confusion. That's the whole point, man. What I'm saying.
So
who built that tower? Though? Nimrod.
Where you reading is that? Huh?
I read off Amazon, man. Where else?
Michelle said, where is that in the Bible? She said, cite your sources, nigga.
My sources is Amazon.
He said he got it from Jeff himself.
My sources are Amazon. I'm supposed to link.
Jeff sent the message from Mars telling that nigga what's going on.
I'm supposed to link.
Yeah. You should post the link. And don't say shit else. Just post it now. They'll come to you. She said it's not a viable source, nigga.
Come on, man. If it's on the internet, it's got to be true.
Hey, man. You got
Come
a point
on,
there,
man.
Michelle. I think
she living under a rock. Whatever's posted on the internet is true.
I think he might got you down, bro.
Man, nobody using all them words, conflating, man. I'm like, that shit, man. She don't use some words that don't nobody know what it mean. I don't know. So I'm conflicted about. You know what my source is? The Honorable Louis Farrakhan. That's my source. How about that?
Black greatness.
And don't nobody know more about the Bible than Muslims. No, but I say that out of respect.
Yeah, I was about to say they dash.
No, I say that actually out of respect.
They do it. They make sure they read the Bible.
Yeah. Yeah, my source is the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, man. I mean, the Louis Farrakhan. I'm sorry, not Muhammad. My bad.
Yeah. We got what you saying though. We got what you saying, brother.
I
said we got what you were saying.
Yeah. So I don't know, man. I'm conflicted about December 25th now, man. I gotta do more research though. But it's been weighing heavy on my brain.
Okay.
I thought about that when you talked about family gathering day.
Well, we know that's bullshit.
So
we know that's bullshit.
What? Oh, family gathering day.
Michelle said, "Yeah, make sure it's not who prosciutto."
She's saying something else that don't nobody understand.
What's prosciutto?
Pseudo. She's saying pseudo.
Where's that?
Pseudo. Yeah, don't nobody know what the hell pseudo means.
Yeah, I think that's cheese. I think she said make sure it's not cheese, Dwayne.
I mean, how you gonna use words that have letters on and don't even say nothing?
No,
it's pseudo, but yeah, that's a P.
Nigga, that shit threw me like a motherfucker.
What the fuck is the P there for?
Boy, the English language, boy, is a fucking crock of shit.
Right, man.
It's like,
damn Babel, man. It's Babel.
How you spell pseudo? S-U-E-D-O.
Pseudo is pseudo.
Pseudo. S-U-E-D-O. No.
Hey man, blame Nimrod, man.
It's P.S. You idiot. That don't make no fucking sense.
It's all Nimrod's fault, man.
Oh man.
All Nimrod's fault, man.
Hey Michelle, I think Dwayne making some good points though. Make some great points. No, I don't believe in. I don't like celebrating none of these pagan holidays. It's all made off the back of greed and bullshit. 99% of. It's just a marking the calendar to keep the cycle of celebrating something to have you continuously spending money unnecessarily on bullshit. It's Piazza said herself. What you say about the cycle of goods and stores? That's ads coming around every 6 weeks.
About every 6 weeks.
Every fucking 6 weeks. She said it does. He doesn't. It's not pagan. No worry. Pick up my link on my page. And I'm gonna tell you now, I ain't got 500 to donate to nobody. So get it how you live. We celebrate the birth of Christ. If you buy stuff, that's on you. Hey, I'm with you on that. I've been a proponent for that for years. I'll ask, and they don't like me for it, but I ask all the children, hey, so when it's your birthday, do I get a gift? They say, no, Uncle D, it's my birthday. I said, no, but you want some on Christmas. That ain't your birthday then. We don't want to hear all this. Okay, get your ass out of here. She said, nope, laugh out loud. Whew. Hey, Dwayne, you missed it, though. You missed it. Wakanda Forever. P gave it a 7. I gave it a 6.5.
Y'all ain't the only ones. It's a Rotten Tomatoes out of 100 gave it an 84.
I ain't mad at them though. What you gave Michelle? What's your between 1 through 10, Michelle? What's your number grade? When you see it, D, you gonna be like, bro, what the fuck? I promise you.
And Judge Joe Brown gave it a 0.
Okay, but everybody knows Joe Brown crack.
I don't know. He had some valid points, man, when he was talking about it.
What did he say?
Well, I forgot, but whatever he said was valid.
I was about to say, how you know it's valid? You ain't seen the fucking movie yet.
He was talking about it. Oh, you say he ain't seen it?
No, you ain't seen it.
Oh, but I'm listening to his point of view. That's what I'm saying. I'm not. He's talking about I think he was talking about perceptions or something in it. He was talking about it. It made sense. Yeah.
Until it does. I got you. Michelle, don't be mad. Come back. What's your number grade for the movie? 1 out of 10. Tell us.
So have you seen it yet, Dwayne?
Nah, you know Dwayne ain't gonna see it about 4 months from now. That shit gonna be on Disney Plus by the time Dwayne go see it.
I might, I'll probably see it later on in December.
Yeah, they gonna be like, Dwayne gonna go in that bitch. They gonna be like, Ant-Man start showing now. And fuck that. Black Panther, bitch. He gonna be the whole nigga.
That's what I'm saying. That's gonna be good. Because everybody be watching Ant-Man and I get to watch Wakanda Forever by myself.
Hey, D, listen to me. We watched it Thursday when it first came out. 3:30 at the movie theater, at the better movie theater. Well, you know what? This time I can't even say it better because they don't bring the food to your table. But they do got mixed drinks. But anyway, the movie theater we went to, 3:30 showtime, nigga, about 7 niggas in there, including us.
Yeah, because that's when I be trying to go on Thursday. Because I figure that's when you supposed to be at work, motherfucker.
I was working all right. I was working on my eyes because I was bitching. I was betting saying, man, what the fuck?
Yeah.
They were like, shut up.
Yeah. You know you was supposed to like it because it's black.
Nah,
Like every other black film, you supposed to like it because it's black people.
I never do that though. I like a film for me just liking a film. That last what's that boy name do the scary movies?
Jordan
Peele,
Peele.
Jordan Peele.
The last Jordan Peele movie. I was about that as well.
Nope.
Yeah. I almost told it no.
Uh,
Did you see
right.
it? Before I
Yeah.
say something, you saw it?
Yeah.
Nigga, that nigga
That's
opened
all
up
right.
a big ass. The nigga, the scared nigga in the movie was a big ass napkin. Come on, man. That was some bullshit. When that nigga, he had me. It's so funny. The misdirection in the movie had me more than the actual, I guess, scary person of the movie had me.
I don't think it was supposed to be scary.
Shit, that barn scene, oh, that shit had me good for a minute.
The what scene?
The barn scene.
What barn scene?
All right, you remember when the lights went out in the barn, and then no dude turned lights
Oh,
out.
barn. I thought you
Yeah,
said born, like
no,
being
barn.
born.
I got a
Oh,
list.
okay. Yeah. Are you talking about with the little the people, the
Yeah,
kids and stuff?
yes.
Oh yeah.
And what pissed me off is that he didn't kill them.
Mm. Well, I don't think the purpose of the film was supposed to be scary.
Then what was the purpose of the film then?
To be weird.
Man, look, you know what? If that was the real purpose, he succeeded.
Yeah, I don't think it's supposed to be scary. I don't think it was. I don't think it was supposed to be scary at all.
We left that damn movie theater and we were asking. Me and P had an hour conversation after that movie. Cause we was thoroughly like, what the fuck we just look at, nigga? This nigga opened up a Wendy's him and attacked the whole village, and what the fuck is going on?
I think that was the point.
So he's
Or
trying to
the
tell you that,
movie to say what the fuck just happened. Yeah, I don't think he be having uh 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 like I don't want to say a genre, but I don't think he be having a specific angle he's going for. Like, okay, this I'm making this movie. It's a straight horror movie.
yeah.
I don't think he be going for that.
But his first two
I
was
think he
good
be
with me.
trying to say something, but I don't know what the hell he trying to say.
But his first one, the first one, Get Out, it was like stay away
Yeah,
from the white folks. That's what I got from that, straight up.
but that's what I said. I think he be trying to say stuff. I don't think he's necessarily going for like, all right, like Friday the 13th. You know, that's a horror movie.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Ain't no thinking in it or nothing. It's just he going around just chopping people's
Slashing.
heads off.
Yeah,
So I don't think he I'm saying it to that effect.
I got you.
You know what I'm saying?
So I think at the end of that movie, what he was trying to tell you was stop eating fast food. Because the paper
Maybe.
vacuum would get you.
No, remember we looked this up. Remember it said it was something about a commentary about basically like social media kind of
Oh
trying to
yeah.
capture everything and something like that.
I remember
listening
the world we
to
live
something.
in now.
Yeah, I remember listening to something where they did a breakdown on what
I do remember that now.
the thought process was supposed to be.
Yeah, that's what I think he's trying to say stuff. I don't think he's because like you think about Get Out, think about the movie with the replica people, Us. I I think he's trying to say stuff. I don't think he's necessarily putting himself in a box.
So with that one, with not what's the name of that what was the title of that movie?
Which one?
I have to Get Out.
Us. I just said it. Us.
So you know what I took away from that?
Mm-hmm.
Don't trust the government. They full of shit.
I don't think he had to make a movie to tell us that.
I'll just tell you what I came away with it from. Don't trust them niggas over there. They full of shit.
Right.
But when
yeah.
you watch it, when you watch it though, when you watch it, let us know what you think about it.
Oh, you talking about Black Panther?
Yeah.
All right. Well, let me ask you this: what's the end credits like? What is it introducing, or is it introducing somebody else,
Yes.
or what is it introducing?
Somebody else.
Obviously, I'm assuming the new Avengers or whatever, or the little Avengers. Or
It's so funny you said.
I mean, you got the little Iron Girl in there,
Yeah, you
right?
got her now.
So I mean,
So
but
I say
I'm talking
this.
about like the end credits. What are they doing in the end credits?
So it's only one.
So they don't have an end credit. They have a mid end credit.
I think it's a mid credit.
A mid credit, and that's it.
Mm-hmm.
And it's introducing somebody.
It does introduce a little person.
It's a little person, and eventually they I'm pretty sure eventually they'll be part of MCU.
Is it the Iron Lad girl?
No, she's through the movie.
She's actually in the movie, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought. That's a little person.
I tell you this right here, it's somebody you don't expect.
That's a little person.
Mm-hmm.
You saying a little person as in small, or a little person as in like a baby?
Could be one and the same.
Tell him you'll tell him offline so we don't ruin it for people.
You might as well just tell me. Look, ain't nobody watching.
I'll tell you offline so I don't ruin the for other people.
Well, hey, I can just go on YouTube for that shit.
We're going YouTube, nigga.
Oh, it's only 2 people on here.
Just tell me.
So I guess you can tell them.
Okay. All right. Well, they introduced.
Say spoiler alert.
Okay. Spoiler alert. If you don't want to see this part cut off, they introduced T'Challa's son.
T'Challa's son.
Exactly. You would never guessed it, would you?
Yeah, cause I know you had a kid. I didn't read Black Panther comic books. So I don't know.
Nigga, I didn't know either.
Would he have a baby with Lupita or something?
Yep.
Oh, okay. All right.
And since we're talking about it, shit, since you want to bring it out though, the way they tell you about this nigga dying, it make you mad.
He ain't asked all that though.
So what is it? Is it like is it like Coming to America 2?
No, it ain't that bad. But the way they do it, bro, it's so vague that it makes you upset. It's so funny. It's vague, but it's real life. But they put too much real life into it.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, oh, T'Challa got something. He's dying.
So it was a mysterious illness.
A mysterious illness, and that's it, nigga.
Or undisclosed illness.
So is Killmonger just in like flashback scenes or something, or
not flashback? No.
And he's only in one
scene. Yeah, he only in one scene. Yeah, they couldn't let Michael B. Jordan spend out of the budget. I tell you this, he not Black Panther. I would have been happy if they made him Black Panther.
Me too.
Well, I know he wasn't Black Panther. He died in the fucking first one.
Bring nigga back, cause you need help. You need help.
You didn't see him die.
Well, he come back in the comic books all the time, don't he?
But like P said, you didn't see a nigga die.
That is true.
They confirmed he's dead though.
I know it.
You just watched the sunset, or the sunrise or whatever.
Yeah, he could have farted and woke up. Like I said, it's I tell you this right here though, and I'm pretty sure everybody can agree with this. That Namor nigga is a beast. But the way they do him at the end, it's sideways. You know how Marvel do. Marvel introduce a character that's supposed to be real strong and real powerful, and you see these niggas, showcase that power, and then when they in a scene where they want them, where they have to, Marvel have to have them lose. It seems as if all that power would just go away. Like nigga forgot they got the shit or something.
mean, does he survive? I mean, he's a hero
Yeah,
in the comic books.
yeah, he
He's a good
survived.
guy in the comic book.
Well, he survived.
Well, maybe I need to look up Black Panther comic books, guy.
No, it's not gonna be the same thing. Trust me.
Well, I'm wondering, does he have a son in the comic books?
Oh, that I don't know. You might want to. I mean,
That's what I'm wondering. Or
you know,
did
it's
they make
kind of
him up
both.
like they made up uh the God Butcher's kid?
Probably.
Yeah.
I tell you that. So come away from this movie, you realize Thor has a child.
No, it's not Thor's child. It's God Butcher's kid.
It's God Butchers, but he taking on fathership role of the child.
Yeah, that. But I'm saying though, that kid ain't actually in the comic books. They just
I
made
know,
it
I
up
know,
for the
I know, I
movie.
know.
Yeah,
I get that. I'm just saying. Right
yeah.
now, MCU. We were talking about setting up Young Avengers. This is what I'm talking about. So you got Thor with a kid, Iron Man with a kid, Ant-Man with a kid. You got Black Panther with a kid. You got Wanda with 2 children. You have
Them two children fake.
nigga, they down. You got
You got the Hawk girl,
yeah, Hawk Girl. What?
the Hawkeye girl.
Yes, yeah. You got her. You got old girl sister, widow sister, and
Oh, her
it's
fake
somebody else
sister.
I'm missing. Oh, and then you got Hope got a son now.
Oh, Scar. But Scar's a bad guy in the comics, ain't he?
I don't know. I was telling P that too. You know, I
Yeah,
didn't.
he's a bad guy in the
Reading
comics.
comic books was more your era, like back in the '70s and shit. I came up in the era of cartoons, so I watched a lot of this shit through cartoon illustrations. I don't know
Well,
what the fuck.
I didn't read any of these comic books, so, like, any of these comic book characters. So I don't know.
Yeah,
Like,
I'm with you now. I don't know nothing
except for
about
Thor.
Thor.
I
I
read
don't
some
know shit
Thor
about
because Thor is my
Thor.
favorite character,
None of
and
that
some
shit.
Avengers. But yeah,
I
I
ain't know
don't
what
know
the
about
fucking
them
Iron
two.
Man was, nigga. I thought it was fucking Mega Man when he first came out. I said, oh nigga, they gave Mega Man a movie. That's crazy. But yeah, like I said, basically like you said, the artists are setting up Young Avengers. They're gonna after the whole Kane shit happened, they're gonna be the ones that's gonna come out on the end, and they're probably gonna be the ones that take us through Fantastic Four era and Mutant era. I say that too. They do say mutant in this movie. I'm talking about, ain't no mistaking about it. It's very loud and bold.
Mm. So they
Very
might
loud.
be okay. Okay, so they playing off Miss Marvel and
Oh
okay.
no, this is way before Miss Marvel. This is an ancient mutant. I'm talking about what was your on that thing, P?
15 something.
15 something.
No, I'm saying like Miss Marvel kind of
Saying the word
yeah,
mutant.
brought it into the
Yeah,
MCU
yeah.
officially. Yeah, that's what I meant by that. I
Oh,
didn't mean like she was gonna be in it or something.
yeah.
Yeah. They said anything about any other series or something?
I mean, we're gonna so one thing the Wakanda movie did do was introduce a lot of characters that's gonna have series. You're gonna have the Ironheart series come out of that. You're gonna have another series about Wakanda that's gonna come out of that. You're gonna have who else was it? I think that's it. So that on top of my head. Oh no. And you're gonna have a continuation of Thunderbolt series that has some significance in this movie.
What's Thunderbolt?
The Thunderbolts.
Yeah,
You know about the Thunderbolts.
Chance came on the way to pick you up.
I don't know about no Thunderbolts.
General Ross, who gonna be the Red Hulk?
Oh, you talking about him being the Red
Yeah,
Hulk? What you got Abomination? He gonna be in it?
yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I think She-Hulk gonna be a part of them too. I think. I'm not sure, but yeah.
Mm. Yes.
So after that, I mean that's really about it. Like I said, it's a you don't. I say this though, you don't get to explore Wakanda like you thought you probably would.
You don't get what?
You don't get to explore Wakanda like that.
What's going on with your words today?
Wakanda.
Wakanda, yeah. You
I
said
think my mouth is dry.
You want some water?
I want to take a piss, but sure.
Okay.
How'd you wrap it up?
How about you? All right. Well, I'm about to show the black business for tonight.
Okay.
And I got a doozy. Oh man. Oh, wait till I show you this. Did you vote, Dwayne?
I absolutely did.
Did you vote for Stacey Abrams? You know, they say black men ain't shit.
I voted for Kemp, man. I voted for Kemp. Cause around with him. And that's what I'm about.
Hey man, this nigga ain't shit, boy.
I'm gonna tell you who I voted for. I don't care.
Bro. I ain't gonna shit. I ain't gonna duck your
I actually look at the candidates. I don't just vote Democrat because I'm black.
Talk your shit. I mean, I'm black man.
No, I voted for Stacey, man. I don't know, man. That doesn't disturb me as much as the Senate runoff. That one disturbs me more than anything.
So
that man is literally special needs.
So to put things in perspective, though, right? Just about the people of this country. It's a sheriff. I believe it's either North or South Carolina or Virginia. It's one of them places, right? The nigga resigned because he got caught using racial slurs. So he resigned. You hear what I'm saying, y'all? He just won re-election.
Yeah, I heard about that. He resigned a few weeks ago.
Yes.
He won, yeah.
This is what we living at. Come on, y'all. Stay woke. All right, so the black business for tonight. How you say it's Fort Myers or Fort Mose?
I think it's Fort Mose.
Fort Mose. It's Florida's first black-owned bourbon company. I want to see the story. Here you go. Right here we go. Fort Mose Bourbon, named for America's first free black town, just released the Victor George Spirits. Here we go. Do the overwhelming demand. Here we go. I just want y'all to read this history of it. Is that Fort Mose Bourbon is named after Florida, after the Florida town Fort Mose, which was established in 1738. Just put 2 miles north of St. Augustine. If y'all been in Florida, y'all know St. Augustine is where them outlets be at. It's 2 miles from there. It became the first settlement in town in which black people could live free. See? That's history. And now it's its own bourbon company. So you just click on the web. Go to the links in the link below. Like so. And voila. There you go. Of course, drink responsibly. Make sure you leave age drink. I will put my birthday now, but I know it'll be scammers on here. So, as y'all can see it, that's the product. Trying to kind of see, might let me do it without my birthday. Let's see. Here we go. So you got your whiskey there, $51.99, and it's bourbon. I'm sorry. Yeah, bourbon whiskey. All right. Oh, you got different kinds. Let me see. You got different kind of bottle or something. Like one.
Is it strictly online, so it's not at a retailer?
Let's see, Dwayne. Let's see. That's a great question. Great question. Oh.
Great question, right?
Sissy, locate. Where can you buy it? It's lunch. Okay, it's launching nationwide January 2023. At
Oh,
this
wow.
moment, the bourbon is available for purchase online and at select retailers in South Florida, Tallahassee, Jacksonville, in the Tampa area. So right now, it looks like it's in these locations, in the total wine and more locations, and like I said, South Florida, or was it Jacksonville, Tallahassee, and Tampa areas. Oh, we visited Tampa. We visited Jacksonville often. Seemed like we might can come across this and check it out. Me and Pietro are social drinkers. Ooh, we love our alcohol.
Really? You should always do the most.
But this is a lot of locations, though. This is a lot of locations so far. Like I said, nationwide, starting top of the year. So be looking out for it in your local store where you like to buy your um, beverages from, and definitely drink it, like it. Like I said, I like to say support. I like to say buy what you like. When you drink it, saying you're gonna like it, you keep buying more of it. What I say, 41% alcohol, 84 proof. I don't know what none of that means.
It's strong.
It's strong.
Mhm.
Okay, there y'all go. P said strong. Take from her. She likes to dib and then dabble. So, but there you go. Oh, you get gifts and shit. Oh, you get a complimentary gift. If you order online, oh shit, you might well just order online. You can get you either a shirt or a hat. Get you choose the color, choose the size of the shirt. Voila. There you go. So check them out, y'all. Boom. We back, Jack. Well, that's all I got for y'all for tonight, man. Um, P, you got anything for the folks?
Nope, I'll see y'all tomorrow at 6 o'clock for Wine and Design.
And I'll see y'all next week, 8 p.m. Saturday for But Wild Live. Gotta go watch my uh Bulldogs beat up on these Mississippi State boys. Anyway, Dwayne, you got anything for the people?
Uh, be safe, be vigilant. Um, that's about it. When things go south, man, just think about
Rouse.
just think about November when you didn't vote.
Holla back. Woo!
Ain't
But
gonna
also
go
think
your
about
way.
the fact that the politicians need to do a better job at promoting themselves ahead of certain groups of people. Because no matter what the media like to try to portray or social media like to try to portray, black women and black men in Georgia stood up and did our thug thizzle. It's the rest of these mother that they need to go talk to. Hallelujah. We'll fuck with you. Oh, if you got VR, word of advice. If you have a VR system, go and get Among Us. It's fun ass game. Thank me later. That's all I'm gonna say. All I'm gonna say. I'm about to go get him. I'm gonna get it before I eat. Nigga, it's great. Bye, y'all. Peace.
Deuces.